Hello students, welcome back to algebra class. In the last video, I have solved the problems from practice set 2.4 where I have compared the given quadratic equation with standard form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and I found out the values of a, b, c. And after that, I calculated b square minus 4ac to solve the given problem using formula method, where the formula was x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. My dear student, here b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant. The nature of the roots of the given quadratic equation depends on the value of discriminant b square minus 4ac, which is denoted by delta. Now, if delta is equal to 0, that means discriminant is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. If delta is greater than 0, that is the discriminant is positive, then the roots are real and unequal. Whereas if delta is less than 0, that is the discriminant is negative, the roots are not real. Using this, you can find out the nature of the roots of the given quadratic equation. Also, if alpha and beta are the two roots of the given quadratic equation, then sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta, is equal to minus b by a, whereas the product of roots is equal to alpha into beta is equal to c by a. Also, if alpha and beta are the roots of given quadratic equation, then the quadratic equation can be written as x square minus in bracket alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Using these things, we are going to solve practice set 2.5. So let's begin practice set 2.5. Let's do the activity. Fill in the blanks and complete. Question number 1. Given quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. My dear student, here b square minus 4ac is equal to 5. That means it is positive. Therefore, the nature of the root will be real and unequal. So it will be real and unequal. When b square minus 4ac is minus 5, that means it is negative. Then nature of the root will be no real roots. So first answer is real and unequal, and second is no real roots. Question number 2. Sum of the roots is equal to minus 7. We have to find out the product of the roots, and given quadratic equation is x square plus 7x plus 5 is equal to 0. My dear student, here a is equal to 1. Therefore, sum of the roots is equal to alpha plus beta is equal to only minus b. So b is 7, so it will be minus b means minus 7. Whereas product will be c. Here c is 5, so just write 5. Remember, alpha into beta is equal to c if a is equal to 1. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b if a is equal to 1. Let's go to question number 3. If alpha and beta are the roots of the following quadratic equation, 2x square minus 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. Find out alpha plus beta, alpha into beta. Now, I have told you that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Here, your b is minus 4, so minus of minus 4 upon a is 2, that means 4 upon 2, that will be 2, so alpha plus beta will be 2. Now you have to find out alpha into beta, so alpha into beta is equal to c by a. Your c is minus 3, whereas a is 2, so your answer will be minus 3 by 2. So just write here minus 3 by 2. So this way you finished third question. Second question, find the value of the given discriminant for the following quadratic equations. Question number 1, x square plus 7x minus 1 is equal to 0. To find the value of discriminant, you require the value of a, b and c. To get a, b, c, you need the given quadratic equation in the standard form. So when you compare the given quadratic equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, that is standard form, you will get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 7 and c is equal to minus 1. Once you get a, b, c, put the value to get delta, that means b square minus 4ac. b is 7, so write 7, 4 is 4, a is 1 and c is minus 1. So you will be getting 49, and this minus gets plus 4, and that will give you 53. So your answer is 53. Second question, 2y square minus 5y plus 10 is equal to 0. Repeat the same method, same procedure, same steps. Find out a will be 2, will be minus 5, not 5, and c is equal to 10. Now you have to put the values. b is minus 5 whole square, minus 4, a is 2 and your c is 10. Minus 5 square will be plus 25. Many times I remind you, please don't write minus 25 because square of any negative number is positive, so it will be positive 25, and then minus 80, and that will give you minus 55. So your answer is minus 55. Third question, root 2x square plus 4x plus 2 root 2 is equal to 0. You have to find out the value of discriminant. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, we get a is equal to root 2, which is the coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x is 4, which is your b, and constant term 2 root 2 is your c. Using these values, you will find out the value of discriminant, that is delta. Delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now what is b? b is 4, so 4 square. 4 into a is root 2 and c is 2 root 2. Now 4 square is 16 minus, this is 4 and this is 2, so it is 8 and into root 2 gives you 2. So this is 2. So 16 minus 16, which gives you 0. So the delta is equal to 0. Can you recall what will be the nature of the roots? Roots will be real and equal because delta is equal to 0. Now, based on this, question number 3 is like this. Find the nature of the roots of the given following quadratic equations from their discriminants. Question number 1, x square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. We'll go fast. What is your A? A is 1, B is minus 4, and C is 4. Put the value. B is minus 4, so minus 4 square. A is 1 and C is 4. So B square is 16. Again this is 16. So 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. I told you that when delta is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. You will write as delta is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. Question number 2, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, you will get a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 7, and c is equal to again 2. Therefore, delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now b is minus 7. So write minus 7. 4 is 4. A is equal to 2. And c is equal to 2. Therefore, minus 7 square is 49. And minus 7 square is again 49. So 49. 2 into 4 is 8. 8 2 is 16. So 49 minus 16. And which will give you 33. Now my dear student, this 33 is more than 0. Therefore, as delta is positive, the roots are real and unequal. Let's go to question number 3. M square plus 2m plus 9 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 9, which you know now. You can do it. Put the values to get delta. B is 2, so 2 square, and then a is 1 and c is 9. So here 2 square is 4 and minus 36. 4 ones are 4, 9s are 36. That will give you minus 32, and which is less than 0. As delta is less than 0, roots are not real. Question number 4. Form the quadratic equation if roots are, question number 1, 0 and 4. My dear students, let's recall the same thing which I had told you earlier. If alpha and beta are the two roots, then the given quadratic equation will be x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. That means, first of all you have to find out alpha plus beta, and then you have to find out alpha into beta, and using this you can find out the given quadratic equations. Here roots are 0 and 4, so write let alpha is equal to 0 and beta is equal to 4. Sum of the roots, that means alpha plus beta, will be 0 plus 4, which will be equal to 4, whereas product of the roots will be equal to alpha into beta, that means 0 into 4, which will be equal to 0. Now put the value, you will be getting x square minus alpha plus beta is 4 and x plus alpha is 0 is equal to 0. Therefore we will get x square minus 4x is equal to 0. This is the required quadratic equation. Second question, 3 and minus 10. Let alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to minus 10. Then alpha plus beta will be equal to 3 plus minus 10. That means 3 minus 10, which will equal to minus 7. When you have to find out alpha into beta, you have to multiply 3 with minus 10, which will give you minus 30. Now how to write the quadratic equation? The formula is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Therefore x square minus 7x plus minus 30 is equal to 0. Therefore x square minus plus 7x and then minus 30 is equal to 0 is required quadratic equation. Third question, 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2. Assume alpha is equal to 1 upon 2 whereas beta is equal to minus 1 upon 2. These two things are given to you. Find out alpha plus beta. 1 upon 2 plus minus 1 upon 2. These two are the conjugates, so your answer will be 0, or 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2, that gives you 0. Then 1 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2, when you multiply you will get minus 1 upon 4. Now quadratic equation will be x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. Put the value, here it is 0 because alpha plus beta is 0 and alpha into beta is minus 1 upon 4. Therefore x square, this will be 0, minus 1 upon 4 is equal to 0 is the required quadratic equation. Fourth question, 2 minus root 5 and 2 plus root 5. Say alpha is equal to 2 minus root 5, beta is equal to 2 plus root 5. Add them to get alpha plus beta. 2 minus root 5, 2 plus root 5, open the bracket, 2 minus root 5 plus 2 and minus root 5. Here root 5 and root 5 gets cancelled and we'll be getting 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. Now multiply 2 minus root 5, 2 plus root 5. It is a plus b, a minus b and a plus b type. So your a square minus b square. A is 2 and b is root 5. So it will give you 2 square is 4 and root 5 is 5. Root 5 square is 5. So 4 minus 5 is equal to minus 1. So alpha into beta is minus 1. Put the values. X square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Here x square alpha plus beta is equal to 4 and alpha into beta is equal to minus 1. Simplify, you will get x square minus 4x and minus 1 is equal to 0, which is the required quadratic equation. Now let's go to question number 5. The sum of the roots of the quadratic equation is double their product. So sum is given, product is given, and the relation is given like this. Sum is equal to double of the product. That means sum is equal to 2 into the product. Find k if equation is given x square minus 4kx plus k plus 3 is equal to 0. My dear student, given equation is x square minus 4kx plus k plus 3 is equal to 0. Write in the standard form. So we'll write x square, which is 1x square, then plus minus of 4k into x, this is the coefficient, plus k plus 3 is equal to 0. Now when you compare with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, you will get a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4k, whereas c is equal to k plus 3. Now find out alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So write minus, b is minus 4k and upon a is 1. So that will give you minus of minus, that will give you plus 4k. I have told you when a is equal to 1, you can directly write alpha plus beta is equal to minus b. When alpha plus beta is minus b, same way alpha into beta is c when a is equal to 1. Otherwise you can say alpha into beta is equal to c by a. Here c is k plus 3 and a is 1. Divide by 1, you will get k plus 3. This is your minus b and this is your c. According to the given condition, it is given that alpha plus beta is equal to 2 alpha into beta. Now put the values. Alpha plus beta is equal to 4k, alpha into beta is k plus 3. So 4k is equal to 2 into k plus 3. Simplify. 4k is equal to 2k plus 6. Therefore 4k minus 2k is equal to 6. Therefore 2k is equal to 3. Therefore 2k is equal to 6. So k is equal to 3. Your answer is k is equal to 3. Sixth question. If alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation y square minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0, find the values of alpha square plus beta square, alpha cube plus beta cube. That means in this, first of all you have to find out alpha plus beta by finding out ABC, and then alpha into beta, and then use the formula to find out alpha square plus beta square and also alpha cube plus beta cube. Now given equation is y square minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. Write the standard form. Y square plus minus 2y plus minus 7 is equal to 0. A is 1, b is minus 2 and c is minus 7. Now find out alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So minus b is minus 2 and a is 1. So minus minus becomes plus. Plus 2 upon 1 will give you only 2. C is minus 7. A is 1. So minus 7 upon 1 is minus 7. Now you have to find out alpha square plus beta square. We know that alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta, because alpha plus beta whole square is equal to alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. Therefore alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Please remember this formula and put the values. What is alpha plus beta? It is your 2. And what is alpha into beta? it is minus 7. So minus 2 into minus 7, that will give you 2 square is 4, minus minus plus 14, and that will give you 18. So alpha square plus beta square is equal to 18. Let's find out alpha cube plus beta cube. Remember the formula, alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha into beta into alpha plus beta. Put the values. Alpha plus beta is equal to 2 minus 3 as it is. Alpha into beta is minus 7 and alpha plus beta is equal to 2. That will give you 8 minus minus plus 21 into 2 is 42. That will give you 42 plus 8 is equal to 50. So your answer is alpha square plus beta square is equal to 18, whereas alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to 50. Question number 7. Find the value of k if the roots of the following quadratic equations are real and equal. Question number 1. 3y square plus ky plus 12 is equal to 0. First of all, write the given quadratic equation and convert into standard form if it is not, and then compare with the standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Find out a, b and c. This is the first step. So let's write 3y square plus ky plus 12 is equal to 0, given quadratic equation. When we compare with standard form, we will get a is equal to 3, b is equal to k, and c is equal to 12. Now, as the roots are real and equal, remember, if roots are real and equal, delta is equal to 0. What is delta? Delta is b square minus 4ac. Therefore, when roots are real and equal, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. As the roots are real and equal, delta is equal to 0. So, put the value b. B is equal to k. 4 is 4. A is equal to 3. And c is equal to 12. Therefore, k square minus 144 is equal to 0. Now you have to solve this quadratic equation, and you know how to solve this quadratic equation. You can use factorization method. So therefore, this is equal to k the whole square minus 12 the whole square is equal to 0. That means k plus 12 and k minus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, k plus 12 is equal to 0 or k minus 12 is equal to 0. Either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. Therefore, k is equal to 12 becomes minus 12 or k is equal to 12. Now write the answer. The values of k is minus 12 or 12. Second question, kx x minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. Solution, given equation is kx into x minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. It is not in the standard form, so multiply to get in the standard form. So kx into x minus 2 gives you kx square minus 2kx plus 6 is equal to 0. Comparing with the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Your a is equal to k, b is equal to coefficient of x, that is minus 2, and k also, and c is equal to 6. Again, given that the roots of the given quadratic equations are real and equal, therefore delta is equal to 0. That means discriminant is equal to 0. Therefore b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Put the value. What is your b? B is minus 2k. What is a? A is k. And what is your c? C is 6. Now simplify. Therefore minus 2k square is 4k square minus 24k is equal to 0. Now you can divide throughout by 4. So just take 4 common. K square minus 6k is equal to 0. 4 gets cancelled. Therefore k square minus 6k is equal to 0. Now take k common. You will get k minus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore either k is equal to 0 or k minus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore k is equal to 0 or k is equal to 6. You are getting two values. Dear students, remember, when you get k as a 0, be careful and try to check whether this 0 is the suitable value. Is it acceptable or not? So here k is equal to 0. So write, therefore a is equal to k is equal to 0. Okay, which is unacceptable. As a cannot be equal to 0. Therefore k is not equal to 0. Therefore there will be only one value, which is 6. So k is equal to 6. So we'll write the answer. The value of k is 6. This way we finished practice set 2.5. In the next video I will be solving practice set 2.6, application of quadratic equation, or you can say word problems. Till then, try to solve problems from practice set 2.1, 2, 3 and 4. Also 5, and get ready for practice set 2.6. Thank you. Thank you very much.